Kim Davenport, defending champion, hopes to make it 2 in a row. And who's to say this isn't his special tournament? He was a dramatic comeback winner over Johnny Archer in the semis and advances to the title match tonight. And he'll need all the magic and skill he can muster as he faces perhaps the best pool player in the world, Efren Reyes of the Philippines. He one-sided the legendary Steve Miserak to move to this title showdown. Tonight, from Owensboro, Kentucky, the finals of the Pro Tour Championship. And thank you. A very special welcome from Owensboro, Kentucky. The fans love their pool down here. And time for some serious pool. We've got the Pro Tour Championship. I'm Tom Kelly with two of the legends of the game, Buddy Hall, the rifleman right here, and, of course, homegrown Nick Varner, Owensboro's favorite son. You can applaud if you'd like for Nick. He's a great host. Isn't it great to have this tournament in your hometown, Nick? It might make you proud.
It's really been a thrill of a lifetime to have the Pro Tour Championship right in my backyard.
I do know you'd have liked it a lot better if you'd been playing in this title match tonight, but hey, maybe one of these days, huh? Wouldn't that be great?
Maybe I could talk Kim and Efren, one of them, into stepping out tonight.
Oh, no. These two tough guys want to play it right down to the wire. And what a great title match we've got tonight. Davenport came from way back. Nobody gave him a chance. He's the defending champ, and he beat Archer. What a thrilling semifinal that was.
It was an unbelievable finals. Like I said, you know, we don't have very many people that can come back from 9-2. At least they're not running in herds, like we said. But anyway, he was down 9-2, then 10-5. Ran 6 racks and out, I think.
Yes, he did, and won 11-10. Efren Reyes, of course, is considered by many to be the best pool player in the world. He one-sided Steve Miserak routinely 11-4, and in fact, he finished it off with the break and made the 9-ball, kind of the cap to the whole thing. He's going to be tough to beat tonight.
He sure is. He's the #1 ranked player right now in the Pro Billiard Tour, and if you watched that last match last week with Steve Miserak and Efren Reyes, he certainly proved it in that match.
Of course, Davenport said he's done everything this week that he did a year ago, and that means he's going to win it again and retain the championship. We'll find out what kind of a prophet he is and just how good a pool player, too. The Pro Tour Championship, the final, coming your way. Stay tuned. So the Pro Tour Championship, the finals, comes down to Efren Reyes against Kim Davenport, the defending champion. First man to 11. And now perhaps the most important shot either man will make tonight, and that is the lag to see who gets the opportunity for the first break. The man who puts the cue ball closest to that rail right there, and it's going to be Reyes, and he'll get to start first. And the way Reyes performed in the semifinals with the break, boy, that's a big edge for him. Let's check the rules that govern play here. They lagged for the break, as you saw. The balls are shot in numerical order. Ball in hand on all fouls. Push-out option after the break. When that occurs, we'll explain it to you. 3 consecutive fouls is the loss of the rack. The player who pockets the 9-ball wins the rack, even if it's on the break. And, of course, it's a race to 11. Whoever wins 11 games first wins the Pro Tour Championship. Get back, gentlemen, Nick and Buddy, that breaking ability that Reyes showed us in the semifinals against the Miz. He was fantastic breaking that.
He was absolutely fantastic. He made a ball or 2 balls, even 3 balls a couple times. Always had his cue ball out in the middle of the table.
And capped it off when he made the 9-ball on the break, and that wrapped up everything. And he beat the Miz 11-4, and here he is now. Now we'll see if he continues the magic he had in that regard. Yeah, he's made one already. And he's got, well, I think he's probably got the cue ball and the 1-ball in pretty good shape again, hasn't he?
Well, the key here is going to be he's got a good shot on the 1, but the problem is how to get the cue ball lined up for position on the 2. See, when he cuts the 1 in that corner pocket, the cue ball is going to go the right up to the table, so he's got to try to figure out how to get it back down table.
I tell you,
and he's going to look like use reverse and try to go 2 rails off the right side.
They call him the magician.
Question is it hard enough?
No, I don't think so. It's going to leave him a little more difficult shot than he had imagined. But we've seen him do some unbelievably magical things. What's he going to do? Cut this 2-ball back, or is he playing safe, or what?
Safety.
Safety.
Going to try to snooker in with that green 6-ball there.
And he
exactly what he's trying to do.
Looks like he did it, Nick, didn't he, huh?
Sure did.
So here's Kim Davenport, the defending champion.
He's going to try to curve around the 6, hit the back rail, knock the 2 up table, and play safe.
He did that exactly, and now if he gets a favorable bounce and can hide it, well, he needed a little longer bounce off that side rail, and he might have had that thing hidden.
That was still a good shot from there. He made a great shot there. At least after he has to make a good shot to start out here.
He's got a shot. He's just... the way he has to come off, he has to be careful of the side pocket. The way he has to come off with the 2.
Makes it.
Oh, he come close, buddy.
He did. Yes, he
come
did.
close to that side,
Scared
but he
it
made a
just
nice
bit.
shot.
Yes, he did. Yeah. And he had a lot of green between cue ball and the 2 ball. He's a masterful player.
He's got to bring the cue ball all the way back for the ball right by the cue ball, the 5 ball.
Watch out.
6 ball slowed him down, but it didn't bother him enough. He'll have the 5 ball in the corner up there on the right side. And then what will he do about the 6? Where will he put that thing?
He'll probably draw underneath of it.
Oh, he could take it all the way back down the corner, isn't it? Huh? Apparently. And put some follow on it for the 7? Huh? Not much, though, huh?
Basically, he's just going to go head to the right and play the 7 in the same pocket.
Masterful handling of the cue ball and the stick. Working his way beautifully through this rack. Now the 8 ball and the 9, and it appears that he's going to open up with a 1-0 lead. And that's it. The first rack goes to Efren Reyes of the Philippines. He's the current 8-ball champion. He's been in most every championship event. This past year, he's had a magnificent run on the Pro Tour, the Billiards Tour, and here he is now leading 1-0. It's Prime bringing you coverage of the Pro Tour Championship. We're in Owensboro, Kentucky. Beautiful city right on the banks of the Ohio River. Crowds turned out.
That's what I call home, Tom.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's comforting. Very nice. All right, here's Reyes. Oh, I don't know. I don't think you can let him stand there and break these balls all night and expect to beat him. But,
no, you can't.
Needs one. Didn't get one. Is he going to come up empty?
Yeah, I believe he came up empty, and he's left.
Set that 1 ball, huh?
Yeah, he's left Kim a really good shot.
Yeah. Now we'll see about Davenport, young man from Modesto, California. What great mental toughness he showed us. Down 9-2 and
sure
10-4 and 10-5, and he came back to beat Archer in that thrilling semifinal event. And of course, Archer must feel as though he's snake bit and jinxed. Every time he's had a magnificent year, he just can't win the big one.
Right. He has fairly simple out here.
Well, he's got to be a little careful.
2 balls down on this end of the table.
He's got to get by that ball.
Come on. Well, he did. Just did.
I'll tell you what's a little tricky on this 2-3-4.
Well, he's got to play the 2 and the 3 in the same pocket.
Right.
But he needs an angle to get back to the 4, see?
Yeah, he needs to cross that line and get back toward the middle of the table.
Well, he could have used a little bit better bump off that 5, couldn't he?
Well,
where's he going to put the 3 ball?
He must have been playing it for the side, I guess.
That's not an easy shot to cut that in the side, is it?
No, I don't think he was playing it for the side. I think he just overcut the 2 a little bit.
Could have been.
Came up short.
Yeah.
Because the 3 doesn't look like it fits in the side.
He can't get it by the 6 ball. How about banking it then, right straight across and back?
That might be the shot.
That might be the shot, considering where the 4's at.
He's going to cut it. He's not going to bank it.
Oh,
beautiful. Needs to bounce off the 5. All right. That's a beautiful shot.
Actually, that worked out pretty good because now when he cuts the 4 in that left upper corner pocket, he'll come around 2 rails. I think he can avoid the 8 and fall for that 5 right in the side.
He can get the 5 on one side and the 6 in the other.
Like so, to play position on the 5. He just come 2 rails out of the corner. Missed it.
And he has left his table wide open for Reyes, and that is a no-no. Oh, boy. Reyes will run this table without a blink of an eye. He was probably playing too much position and got over, just overplayed the shot. Reyes will cut that in the corner, rattles it in. Come back, he'll put the 5 down in the other corner. Lower right-hand corner as you watch from above. And you'll have the 6 back across on the other side. And he'll bring it back just a little bit so he'll be right in line for that 7, I imagine, huh?
Yeah, straight in is a perfect place for the 7. All he wants to do when he shoots the 7 is just shoot and stop.
Yeah, takes it right off the rail. Stop it, put the 8 up in the corner. He's going to be up 2-zip. Is the 9 ball isn't against the rail.
Right, there's a real soft shot here. He just come 1 rail down. Maybe use this side rail over here. No, he used the end rail instead.
Off the rail and set up perfectly to put the 9 ball in the corner and take a 2-0 lead. Well, without belaboring the point, it is indeed the case in point. Don't give that man right there an opportunity to get that pool cue going on the table, because he will just bury you if given the chance. Reyes leads 2-0 over Davenport. We'll be back with more in a moment. Times coverage of the Pro Tour Championship. This is Reyes, Efren Reyes of the Philippines. #1 player, certainly in his country, conceivably in the world. He's out in front 2 racks to none. And he will... I don't know what he can do with that 1 ball. That looks like, I don't think he can cut it back. He's either going to have to... Listen.
I believe he can play it down the corner.
Do you think that's a scratch, isn't it? As you watch Kim Davenport look on, Kim's got to get back in this game. He can't let Reyes get that far ahead. Down 2-0. Isn't that a scratch if he...
No.
Huh?
Now, he'll play it down the corner. He'll just go straight to this rail and just a little bit. He'll come about to there.
But he didn't, and he did make it. Isn't that something? What a fortunate little bounce, and he's all set now for the 2 in the other corner.
The 3's the one that's really the problem. The 3, the ball is down by the 9. In fact, he may even play for the combination here. He may play for the combination on the 9.
Take the 9 ball. In fact, he's eyeballing it while he contemplates what he's going to do with the 2 ball, where he's going to put the cue ball. He'll have to bring it all the way back down in the corner.
Right.
Didn't do it.
He's coming right back where he was at. I don't know if he got far enough or not there.
I don't either. Take a look at it from up above. Between me and that
3.
ball.
This 8 ball right here may have him blocked. He may not have a path to the 3. He may be curving it a little bit.
Yeah, he is curving.
Missed it.
Oh, he missed it.
Wow. I tell you,
Davenport has ball in hand.
that is one of the few times you will see Reyes make a mistake like that.
I believe Kim will shoot the combination.
I don't blame him. He's down 2-0. And this looks like an ideal chance to get right back into this contest and be down 2-1 and have the cue ball ready for the break.
This is a real easy combination. He won't have much problem with this, I don't think.
Get his ducks lined up in a row.
That's right.
How about that? All of a sudden, it's 2-1. Reyes making an infrequent mistake. And it opens the door, and Davenport rushes right through it to get into this match. It's 2-1 after 3 racks. Remember, the first 1 to 11 will claim the championship, and Davenport's the defending champ. And now we'll see about him as you watch it again. And as Buddy Hall says, a rather simple little combination there.
They're always a lot easier if you can just take your and just lay your ball down
That's
where
right.
you want to.
And from up here, they really get a lot easier.
Hard to miss from here.
Really. I've been so good from up here making those shots. 2 and 3 cushions.
Yeah, Tom, you were at 3 racks a while ago.
I did indeed. Just, you know, they were throwing babies out of the balcony. They didn't know I could do that. Now we'll see about Davenport in this break.
Well, he's breaking them hard. You know, that could be the difference in this whole match. Seven's trying to play havoc with him.
Yep.
If he can't play that 3 in this corner, he may have big problems with that 3, huh?
Well, he may have another shot, too.
Well, what can he do with it? Bring that cue ball back to, after he makes the 1. What's he going to do to?
Well, he can pull the cue ball all the way down and maybe play the combination in the side.
Oh, I see.
Or he may be able to go all the way down underneath it and play the 3 up here in the same pocket he's playing the 1. Or he may be able to hit it.
And get a nice
shot.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, took that 8 ball right out of there, took it out of play, and now he's still got enough room to maneuver that cue ball and the 3 ball and put it in the pocket. That's Scott Smith, the referee, checking, make sure that Kim Davenport doesn't touch or move another ball while playing the shot. That would be a foul. Very nice. Looked for a moment like he almost overplayed that, but he got it in there, drilled it in.
The only problem I see here may be the 7 ball. 6 to the 7.
Davenport trying to run the table to even this at 2 racks apiece in the race to 11. Kind of used a little body English in addition to everything else on that, didn't he? Huh?
Yeah, that's the common English that all pool players use. We have a lot of different methods of some people jump, other people, you know, when they shoot, they jump on the ball, and others, when they shoot, they squat.
Yeah. And they all come up later and say, boy, you know, I don't know why my back hurts so much.
Well, he's got a real speed control shot here. He's got to hit this good. He's going to hit 2 rails, hit short of the side, and try to float down between that 8 and 9.
He hit it great.
Oh,
he's right
nice.
there.
Very
and
nice.
that just requires marvelous speed control.
Beautiful shot. He's trying to take advantage and move to a 2-2 tie. Taking his time.
I would follow this ball. I wouldn't draw it. I would follow it. He's thinking about drawing it.
There's Kim's wife, Aida, looking on.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's following it.
Mm-hmm. If she worked her way through about 4 sets of fingernails in that match with Archer. Beautiful. Now Davenport with the 9 ball to tie this at 2. Got ourselves a real match. That's nice. 2-2. Well, Reyes may be the best player in the world, but this kid Davenport is one tough guy inside. This promises to be a great match. You stay tuned. We're tied at 2. We're tied at 3 games apiece, and now Efren Reyes, the young man from the Philippines, with the break. He gets after it, too. He did a masterful job in this department against Steve Miserak. Got kissed away.
Well, they're coming up dry tonight.
All of a sudden. In fact, it was it's weird to think about that, because Reyes, in that semifinal match with the Miz, was making 2 and sometimes 3 balls with a break.
Yeah. So I think he can play this ball in here. He may be able to bring the cue ball this direction. He'll have to force it a little bit. If not, he'll have to bring it straight back. But he's got a good shot either way.
1 ball in the corner, brings it back now for the 2 ball. Put that in the side. Then the 3 ball back up in the corner.
The 4 ball lays over against the side rail, or right there in front of the side pocket. He needs an inside angle, really, to be accurate with it, but he will settle for just pulling it back and then hitting the side rail and coming across.
If he could, after he makes the 2, Then the 3. If he could bring that cue ball back almost to where it is now, between the 8 and the 6, huh?
Well, that would be okay. He really needs to play, considering where the 5 is at, he needs to be able to play the 4 down in the corner.
Oh, really? I see. All right. Okay.
He needs to be straight in on the 4.
No, he's going to take it inside. Well, that's what you're talking about. You meant straight on in there, huh?
Well, I meant straight down
in
the
the corner. I thought you did it first. Yeah, but if he puts that in right there and stops it right there, he's still got a very good shot at the 5, does he not, right down?
Right, but I don't think he can do that. I think he's going to have to play the 5 up there where the 9's at. Unless it's...
I don't think it goes up there, but...
He may can reverse his cue ball. He'll
Not the way
kill
the
his
6
cue ball.
is. The 6 is...
Yeah, he's killing it.
That was a nice shot. That was a dangerous shot.
Oof.
I don't think he had a choice. I don't think the 5 went in another pocket.
Is that right?
Unless he wanted to bump the 5.
Well, he's got it lined up now.
Oh, yeah, he likes this.
Yeah. And then the 6 right back up where, either in the side or back up where the 9 ball is. 7 and 8. And the 6, will he put it in the side pocket?
Yeah. I believe he will. Just pull the cue ball over across the top of the, and maybe even under the 8 if he can draw it. Now he's going all the way up and back. That's the way to do it.
And the 7 down here in the corner, and then the 8 and the 9.
See where the cue ball's at right now? That's where he'd love to have it on the next shot.
Amen. Amen. Well, maybe Reyes would let him skip the 7 and put the 8 in there now. You guys are a friendly bunch in this world of the pro billiard players.
We're not quite that friendly.
I see.
No.
I see.
Usually all the friendship ends with a leg.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you. Yeah. I got your good luck right here, huh? Yeah. 8 ball. And the 9.
Nice shot.
Up in the corner. Looking to take a 4-3 lead in games. And he's done that. Kim Davenport, very nice. He's really playing smooth and efficient. He's in against the best player in the world, but he shows no fear of Reyes. He has more than matched him shot for shot. As we go to the 8th game, Davenport leads 4 games to 3. Defending champion out of Modesto. Now, I know that Owensboro is a beautiful country, and Kentucky's a great state, but do you mean to tell me he's going to leave California and come live down here? Do you mean to tell me
If he
that?
wins this tournament tonight, he's liable to.
He told me he was looking for a place to move.
Well, if he does it back-to-back, maybe he ought to retire the tournament and call it the Kim Davenport.
Kim Davenport Open.
That's right.
Boy, nothing tonight.
5 ball just...
Isn't that amazing how much different that break's working tonight?
He didn't make one either.
6. No, he didn't. He came up empty. Now the 1 ball is set up, and Reyes will probably run the table now.
Okay, if he can miss this 6, if he can come to here and back out for the 2, then he'll be all right.
Well, he hit
that
the
was
6.
the problem. See, he's dead.
He couldn't get away from the 6, and now he snookered behind the 3.
Dead in the water.
Now you know why the 2 guys with me, Buddy Hall and Nick Varner, are such great pool players and experts. I would never have thought the 6 ball was a factor in that. Now it's got him. He made the 2 ball, or he made the 1 ball, and he's got himself trapped. Well, not really trapped. He can hit the ball, but he can't make it, can he?
No, he can't hit it unless he hits a rail first.
Yeah. And then, of course, you don't know whether
unless
he can
curve it.
He's going to go over to that rail and come back and try to knock it up the table and end up behind this 3-7, or no, he come all the way across and may snooker him with the 5.
I'll tell you.
Or 4.
What a great shot. What a great shot.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was a nice defensive kick there. But I think Kim may have a shot at cutting the 2 in.
He did it. If he gets it.
Oh, he overhit it. He may be all right, though. He's all right.
Yes. Came away pretty good. Where can you put the 3 down here in the corner?
Right, he play it down in the corner and just play the cue ball out in the middle of the table, I believe. He may have too stiff an angle for that. If so, he may end up playing the 4 in the side. It just depends on the angle that he has off the 3. Yep, he's elevating.
What about the 9 ball? Could he make the 9 ball? No. Huh? Combination?
No, he wouldn't.
You don't even think of things like that, huh?
Okay, he's going to have to try to come out like this.
I see.
I would think. That'd be a shot trying to play the 4 in the upper corner.
Boy, a lot of cue action on that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, it was.
And hopes and prayers and what have you going along with it.
See, I don't know if the 5 even goes by the 9, but he's got an angle where he can just come below the 5 now. He can play the 5 up in the same pocket he shoots the 4 in. I wouldn't play for the combination. That's the last thing in the world I would do. I don't like shooting combinations.
But now he will try the combination now. Trust me on this. Because he can't get the 5 ball past it, can he?
You're a combination man,
He
Tom.
cannot get the 5 ball past that thing, Nick Warner, and you know it. And he's going to try that 9. And I'll tell you, I'd have to try it if I were he.
Well, he's got a lot of confidence in combinations. He beat Johnny Archer with a combination last week.
I just think, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Great shot.
5-3. 5-3, and Davenport has no backup in him. I'm telling you, he had a great chance to do it, and he did it. It might not have been the easiest combination, but I thought it was an obvious one. And he puts it in. Watch it again. And the 9 ball is in the pocket. He wins the rack, and he's up 5-3 in defense of his title. We'll be back with... So Davenport is up 5-3, and he will have the break here. He's the defending champion in the Pro Tour Championship. He's going to the other side now, guys. How come?
I don't blame him. He's came up dry every time he broke him from over there. He's just going over there to see if one might fall from that side.
You mean to tell me there's a little superstition and what have you in games like this?
Sometimes the balls will break from one side better than they will the other.
He's not hitting that cue ball.
Scratched.
That cue ball's going way up in the air.
Ball in hand anywhere on the table.
After it hits a 1, it's jumping.
Well, where's he hitting it to get that effect off it, Nick? Is he hitting it too low that it pops it up or what?
Too high, I think.
Too high. Yeah. That causes it to, when it hits the rack, it just pops in the air. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, and I honestly think he's hitting them too hard.
Trying to do too much with them.
Yeah, that adrenaline may be too strong.
Well, Reyes now given an opportunity to get back into it. He trails 5-3 in the race to 11. I just think Reyes is so good that you give him a chance to even take that cue in his hand, get up off that chair, you're courting danger.
He is that good a player. You've got to keep him away from the table.
Yeah. I think in watching him play over the weeks and on the tour this year, we've seen him probably, I don't know, maybe I've seen him make 5 bad mistakes in all of the matches, and so far he's been able to overcome almost all of them. Magnificent position player, and he does wonderful things with the cue ball. He's got this all set. The 5 in the corner, 6, 7, 8, right in the middle of the table.
Well, I know his sponsors got to be pretty happy this year. AMF Poyat and Jose Poyat in the Philippines, and I'm sure they're wired to this match tonight. And I'd like to say on behalf of the Pro Billiards Tour, he's been a real strong sponsor and supporter of the Pro Billiards Tour. I'd like to say hello and wish him
all the best, huh?
All the best. And I understand they're working right now on Don Mackey, the commissioner, is working on negotiations to take the Pro Billiards Tour to the Philippines next year in '96.
I would think that would be a big box office item. Well done by Reyes. I mean, the popularity of billiards in the Far East, in the Orient, and certainly in the Philippine Islands in particular, where they've got a magnificent collection of players. I mean, Reyes is just one of several but I think admittedly the best over there. And of course he gives every indication whenever you watch him play that he might just be the best player, period. Reyes got off quickly, and Davenport had to regroup and come back and took a lead of 5-3, and now it's 5-4, and Reyes now, he swung to the other side for the break. Well, they're looking for a little magic from the cue ball here, trying to find a way to jar him loose. What do you make?
One,
yeah, he
two.
made the one ball, too.
And he's got good position on the 2.
So he let up on it a little bit and hit a little off to the left-hand side of the 1. He has a shot here. This is the 3 ball right here. He has to figure out a way to get all the way down table.
And he didn't do it.
No, I think he came up short.
He did not do it, and in fact, he has snookered himself. He's going to have to go off a rail. Look at him. He's really upset with that shot.
Well, I think he should have played it 2 rails. He should have played the ball 2 rails around.
I know something from the look on his face. I think he thinks you're right, and that he wishes he could have done it again. The only way he can hit this thing, Nick, is come off the rail, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to kick it off this rail to the left and try to make contact with the 3s. He's maybe left Kim a shot here.
Yes, he has. And the 4 ball is up at that end, am I correct? Is that it up there? Yep. Then he's got to get back for the 5. If he gets that 3 and then gets the 4, comes back for the 5 and the 6, why, he's in pretty good shape to run this rank.
Can Kim draw over and catch that right rail and stay down for the 4? Or does he have to run into the 4 here?
No, he can draw all the way over to the side rail and back out. I believe he can play the 3 in here, draw this cue ball to the side rail and back out. Worst comes to worst, he can just draw his ball over here. He has to hit the ball too soft to do that. I believe he'll go ahead and hit it. I believe he'll draw it 1 rail out.
Very deliberate in this shot.
Seems like he's trying to make up his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, Nick, you've hit it right on the head. He's a little indecisive. I wonder if he selected the right play.
Well, he played it soft.
Yeah, got away beautiful.
That's a tough shot there.
Yep.
He made a great shot. Great position on the 4 ball.
He must have had to cut it too much to draw it over there.
Well, how's he going to get down now for the 5? Is that kind of routine, or is it not that easy?
Right, it's not an easy shot at all. He's got a situation here that's pretty much a problem. He's going to have to go down and play the combination on the... He's either going to have to drop all the way below the 5 or play the combination on the 9 in the corner, in the side pocket.
Well, now you're talking my kind of pool, boys. We're back to that combination on the 9 ball. All right, Kim, make this baby, and then we'll get to work on that combination.
I like playing the 2 rails all the way to the end rail and playing the 5 up in the other corner.
See how you are? And I thought you were the adventuresome type, buddy. Oh,
he missed that.
Oh, maybe he can get a break.
He was trying to play position for the same pocket, wasn't he, buddy?
Yeah. Yes, he was.
So,
the 5 ball is really a problem here.
You know what I like here, buddy?
Rail first?
I like just playing the 4, bouncing off and banking that ball and leaving the cue ball behind the 8 and 9 and banking that next shot.
He played rail first.
He's gonna make it. Oh. And he snookered himself behind the 9. You know, he almost pulled off an unbelievable shot, didn't he?
Well, he left the 4 in. He was playing rail first and playing the 4 down the corner. It banked
I see.
this rail
You
and
mean he
banked
got
back.
away with something?
Right.
But what
See,
did he
watch
get
the
away
way the
with?
ball goes.
Yeah. 5-4, Davenport leads. This is Reyes now.
He's playing the 9, probably. No, he's ducking.
Oh.
He's lucky, you rascal.
Oh, boy.
He got lucky there. He got lucky there.
But you get down to where there's 4 balls on the table and the cue ball, and you can't afford to make a mistake here.
You're
so
right.
what's Kim going to do? The only way he can hit that 5 is come off a rail and hit it, and then what does he do?
Well, he may be able to hit the edge of it.
Well, you think he can?
Yeah, if he can hit the edge of it, he's just going to bring the cue ball back over to this
Well,
side
if
of the
he
table.
can hit the edge, he can make it, can't he?
No.
All right.
Is he going to go between the 6 and the 9?
Right. I think that's what he's going to try to do. Bank it 1 rail right up by the diamond there.
Yeah, he's playing safe here. No, he didn't. He did something different.
Well, he laid it right in there between the 6 and the 8.
Can Efren make this rail first, or does he have to go the right rail?
I believe he might can play it rail first.
Can't reach it, though, can he, to put that little curve on it he needs, maybe. Well, he can shoot. We'll see if he shoots this one opposite-handed, buddy.
No, he's not going to shoot that one opposite-handed. Yes, he is going to shoot
Yes,
that.
you ready for that? He's going to climb right up on that table. Oh, ball in hand. Ball in hand, and this rack is going to go to Davenport. Ball in hand.
You know what he done there, Nicky? He took the value of the shot over the disability of having to shoot it left-handed. The shot just had so much more value playing it that way that he just decided to go ahead and shoot it left-handed.
Now, is this as big a lock as I think it is? Will Davenport just run these 4 on him now?
He should, yeah. He should just run right out. I don't know what he's doing here.
He's drawing back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I tell you what, he got a little bit in trouble with that draw shot.
Well, I would have played it over in the opposite corner anyway. Then all he's got to do is just stop his ball for the 7. I mean, he's not thinking there.
Well, can't he make that 6 and still stop the ball right there for the 7?
Well, yeah, but now he's got to work.
He may have to go 3 rails for the 7.
Got to make the 6 first, which apparently is not that big a chore. All right. Yeah, he's going 3 rails.
He's hit it great.
Come on, a little more. Needs to sit right there. Yeah.
That's a pretty shot, too.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect angle.
Now the 9 ball. So Reyes tried something that not even he could pull off. And Davenport takes advantage of it and takes a 6-4 lead in the race to 11. You're watching. Can't believe that Reyes did that.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over the top of you. I can't believe that he played that 5 the way he did.
Reyes comes out now for the break. He's down 6 games to 5, and he's moved the cue ball over on the far side, trying to get a little change in venue and a little better action. He broke the rack magnificently in his victory over Steve Miserak. He gets 1 ball in the corner, and
he almost scored it with disaster there. And he is snookered, but
I believe he's okay here. He's got a couple of options here.
Would he have to cut the 1 ball back in the corner up on top?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You either draw it or you follow it down behind 2 reels behind the 7. He's going to go 2 reels down behind the 7.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Really dangerous. He pulls off shots that he makes them look just ordinary.
He's really in a predicament here. He's got to watch this point. This is the ball that he has to play position on right here. He really got his work cut out for him. Oh, man, he hit it great.
Didn't he?
Oh, what a nice touch.
Now he's already got the 3 ball set, and he's checking the rest of the table, find out where he's going next. Three and the 4 aren't a problem, are they?
No, but the 4 to the 5 could be.
Yes, he's a long way away, but what does he do now with it? Put the 4 in the corner up there and then bring it all the way down to the 5, huh?
He either brings it on past the 7 or above the 7. I don't know which he's going to do. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. Where will he get position for the 6? Where's he going to... Right there? You can get it by the 9, huh?
Yep, same pocket.
No problem?
No problem. He just pull it back a little bit and shoot and stop, shoot and stop.
Yeah. Makes easy work of it, doesn't he? He's going to tie this match up at 6 games apiece. Efren Reyes. And now the 9 ball across the table in the corner. And just that quickly, he has erased a 6-4 deficit. And deadlock now at 6-all. What a great match we've got, this title affair for the Pro Tour Championship. We're in Owensboro, Kentucky. Deadlock, Reyes and Davenport at 6 apiece. Davenport's the defending champ. Defending his title is not an easy thing. We'll be back. All right, tied at 6. Reyes again for the break. He's had some recent success there.
Nothing.
And he came up empty this time, and I believe he's going to leave
A shot.
Davenport with a shot.
Let's have a shot. I don't know if the 2 will pass by the 4. If it won't, then he'll have to go all the way down table and play the 2 on the side.
Scott Smith, the referee,
Okay, here's the 1
offering
ball
the bridge.
in right here. This is the 2 ball. If it'll pass here, then he'll probably play the cue ball in this line. But if that's not a possibility, then he'll play it straight back down table to this area to play the 2 in the side.
For me, you got to have a real touch right here to get that 1. Very deliberate with this. Nicely done. Beautifully done. Brings it back down for the position for the 2. Put that in the side pocket now, Willie.
Yep. Looks like it.
Or is he banking it? I think he may be banking it.
Boy, he didn't bank it. He drilled it. Nick, he drilled
That's what
that
you call a
puppy.
slam dunk.
Boy, isn't it? I mean, if the pocket hadn't been there to turn the whole side of that table out with that.
I tell you, these guys could wade in alligators. They've got lots of courage. They can play. They don't mind hitting the ball hard if that's what it takes.
What's he going to do about position on the 4?
He's just going to come on the right side of the 5 off that end rail with a little bit of right English on the cue ball.
He hit it with the inside.
He'll come back down 4, and then he's got to go back up for the 5. The 6 is up at that end as well.
I don't see any problems. All he's got to do is stay in line.
He'll just come down table and play the 4 ball in the same pocket he just played the 3 ball in.
He went the opposite direction. Across table.
Must have been worried about hitting a 7 or something.
What does he do for the 6 now?
Force it. Force it over.
Very nice. Beautiful. Looks like he has a big chance to run this rack and take a 7-6 lead. Boy, this title match is every bit as advertised. Seesawing back and forth. Neither man able to get more than a 2-game advantage over the other. But neither man can afford the luxury of making a mistake. When they do, they end up paying for it.
Right.
$15,000 goes to the winner. $7,500 to second place. So you got room?
Oh, yeah. He just let 1 rail out, playing both in the same pocket.
Beautiful. But he's getting all worked up over here, Nick. We're headed down the wire. All right. 7-6 now in favor.
It looked like he let up on his stroke just a little bit there.
Davenport goes on top 7-6 in the race to 11. And the tension begins to mount. And now the nerves will start to take over a bit here as we go along, and every man knowing, don't dare make a mistake, a bad play.
Well, buddy, it looks like we could possibly have 11-10 on our hands.
Yes, we could.
Well,
another hill
Davenport
game.
makes a habit of those things. There you go. 9 ball. Made it. Look at the smile, huh?
Yeah, you like that one.
Boy, what's to hate when that 9 ball goes silent? Boy, watch this again. And what a great shot we had of that rack. And watch it now from afar. And look at that 9 ball just headed toward that lower right-hand corner. And, hey, it made it again, even on the replay, fellas. Well, it's now 8-6 in favor of Kim Davenport, who's trying to defend his Pro Tour title. Nick Varner's already got the real estate book out, got a little property he wants to show him. We can build a nice little house, move down here to Kentucky.
Nicky might have a farm or 2 he could sell him anyway.
Sure. Name the tournament after him, huh? Hang his picture up over at Dad's pool hall. Boy, Nick's got all kinds of things going now he's thinking about. Here's Davenport again, trying to make that 9 ball again.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Got a chance. Got a chance.
Oh, he got a shot.
Yep. And look where he's got that 1 ball.
He's got a shot.
Oh, boy.
I predict your shot before this game's over. Okay, he has the 1 ball right here.
What are you talking about?
He's playing position
yeah.
on the 3 right here. I believe he'll play the cue ball 1 rail and back out here. The final shot.
Going to be the 6-9?
Is going to be the 6-9 combination.
Buddy Hall's got me all set. We can get down to the 6-9, boys. Just give it to me and stand back. I'll show you how to make that puppy.
I know one thing, what we'd call Tom if he played this game, his nickname would be Combination Tom.
That's right. That's his nickname anyway, whether he's going to play it or not.
That's what we're talking about, that 6-9. But we got to make the 3 before we can get around to me shooting that 6-9. Well, I'll tell you this. If Davenport doesn't do it, you give it to Reyes and he'll do it.
I think Kim's going to do it. He played for the ankle.
Yeah. 4 ball.
Played for the ankle. You just go 1 rail up and down, boys. You just play it 1 rail, I believe. You think you'll play it 1 rail, Nick, or you think you'll draw it?
Yeah, he's kind of on the borderline. He's going a little bit toward the 7. He may have to draw out of there, I think.
You did
No, he's going forward. He's going forward, like you said, buddy.
You did see him go over there and eyeball that 6-9, though, didn't you?
He's drawing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe he's drawing it.
No, he did change his mind.
Right there, right there. There you are. I mean, are we lined up just a slight angle here? Seriously, how tough is that combination?
Well, it's not very tough.
I like him shooting this one.
Yeah.
You do, huh?
Yeah,
Do you like him making it?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's a Kelly lock right there. Hello.
Oh, he hit the outside.
Lord.
I think he hit that a little too hard. I would have never hit that ball that hard.
Why would he? You're right.
I think he shot. Why did he shoot that hard?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't believe he played. I don't
can't
believe
either.
he hit the outside of the 9.
Boy, that 9 ball looked like it was down. Look at
How could he cut the 6 too much?
How could he hit the outside of that ball? You don't shoot that shot hard.
And he's over there talking to himself. He'd break a cue if he... Oh, boy.
Boy, what a big game that was for him.
Well, that
Could have gone
back
up
to haunting
10-6.
Yes, it could.
That could come back to
Oh,
haunting
yeah,
there.
Reyes will put that 7 away in the 8. And
Look
it'll
at
be
here.
a...
I tell you what, he's going to have to shoot this opposite-handed and spin it in. We're going to see a left-handed spin shot here.
Boy,
I can't believe Kim shot that shot like that.
What's he going to do with this?
He's going to spin it in left-handed, I think.
Mean he's going to bring it back down the other end? Or put it in that corner?
Oh, he killed it opposite-handed. What kind of stroke was that, buddy? That was a pretty powerful stroke.
Wow.
It was free. Yeah, that was a powerful stroke.
And now the 9 ball, and Kim Davenport looks over and says, how could I have left that for him? How could I have given this guy a chance? Oh, what a big opportunity Kim let get away. As it is, he still leads, but it's 8-7 now, and it could have been 9-6 in the race to 11. What a tough battle this is. Reyes is down by 1, but he'll be coming on now with the break on the Pro Tour Championship. Reyes with the break. Games are tied at 8 all. Race to 11.
He made one.
Yep.
Hit the point. He got a shot.
Yep. So Reyes.
He has a problem here. I don't know if the 1 ball will pass here, then he may be able to play the cue ball down this side. This is the 2 ball right here. If he doesn't have either one of those options, he'll probably play the cue ball to right here. He'll probably play safe if he doesn't have that option. All right, what he did have.
Yep.
He just underhit it. Too soft.
He didn't give himself any kind of a shot at that 2 ball. He's going to have to come off the rail, I think, to hit it. Deadlocked at 8 games apiece now. Big moment in this match for the title was when Davenport had a 6-9 combination and cut the 6 too much. He was leading 8 games to 6. Could have been 9-6. Instead, it went to 8-7. And then Reyes came on to win and make it 8-8. And so it is deadlocked and pressure-packed now in the race to 11 as Reyes walks around the table eyeballing that 2 ball. Gonna have to come off the rail to hit it, does he?
Right. You know, he may have a shot, actually have a shot at the 2 ball here. If he can hit underneath it just a little bit, he may be able to kiss the 2 off of the 4 into the corner pocket.
Well,
he'll kick 2 real solid into the 2.
He was looking into the crowd as if to seek help from Rolando or some of the members of the Filipino national team or his fellow countrymen. But we'll see how he does, buddy.
He tried that.
Yeah,
oh, he got lucky.
Look at that. Look at that. Look what I found. Look what I found. I've played golf with guys who do that.
Not trying to say they maybe chip one in once in a while, are you?
I mean, from behind a tree. It's a rocket tree. Falls in, and the guy says, boy, I couldn't have played it any better. By that time, you want to take his wedge and just bury it inside his shirt.
You play the 3 and play the cue ball to this area right in here, and then play the billiard on the 8 for this corner pocket.
What about the combination, buddy?
I don't think so. The combination's nothing. He'll play the billiard.
Like the billiard instead of the combination?
He wants to try to lag the 4 right to the rail.
Well, that is beautifully done. I mean, the man can play this game without any effort. He makes that 8 ball and just rolls, huh?
I believe that combination's going to come back to haunt Kim.
Boy, isn't that a shame? Here's Reyes now looking to take a lead for one of the few moments in this match. And now he comes down for the 9 ball to take a lead of 9-8. He was down 8-6. Might have been down 9-6. And he's fought his way back now to take a lead of 9-8. Just like that. Oh, boy. Yep. Davenport had that 6-9 combination and came up empty on it. He cut it too much and rattled that 9 ball. As a result, boy, from 8-6, it went to 8-7, 8-8, and now Reyes takes a lead of 9-8. Yes, again now, leading 9-8. What an important rack this is. What an important break. Yeah. And he's going to have a shot at the 1 ball. After all that, huh?
That's a shot at the 3. He's got a shot at getting to the hill first.
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the 5, thinking for that it was the 1. Gets to the 5, he's liable to play a combination, make the 9.
That's a real good chance of that. You like those? You pick those combinations out pretty quick here.
He means to pick them out. He starts looking for them as soon as the rack's broke.
Yeah. Guy said didn't come in to get a haircut. Let's gamble now. Let's get at you. Boy, you know, I hate to harp on it, but you're right. That combination 6-9, the Davenport, boy, that may just be.
We have seen.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
He's trying to come across.
Here it comes. Here it comes. You're looking at it now. 5-9 to go up 10-8. Boy, I tell you. There it is. He leads 10-8. Though this kid is tough. If he gets a chance, don't count him out. Davenport was down, remember, in that semifinal 9-2 and 10-5. But he's got to get a break from Reyes, and Reyes now has a chance to break him again. He leads 10-8, and this is break point and championship. Scott Smith, the referee, racks him up. Reyes eyeballs the rack. Davenport just looking on.
Wow. Scratched to the side.
Let me tell you something. That cue ball just did a dance in there. It looked as though I wouldn't have been surprised he'd pop out. Well, all right. Kim, you've got a big-time chance right here. Let's see if you can do it now. You're down 10-8. Reyes has run off 3 straight games on you.
He's got a shot here. I believe he's going to play the 1 right here. Stop his cue ball right there where this ball's at, so he can play this ball in and come to this area for position on the 3. No, he played it down below.
Okay. That's perfect.
That's perfect angle.
Nick says he likes it. No, Buddy says he likes it. Put it up in the corner.
Looks like he's got to be a little careful on the...
What he is, though, gentlemen, is in a position where he cannot make a mistake.
That's the position. We've seen him in that one before.
Yes, and he has been equal to the task. Now, he's got that 3-ball position nicely. And the 5, 6, 7. He has every availability to run this table here and get right back into this. But he can't make a mistake.
No, he has to play solid pool from here on out.
Right there. 5, take it up for the 6 and 7. He's trailing 10-8.
Going to have something to bridge up if he's not careful.
Boy, it got quiet in here all of a sudden, didn't it? Huh?
Well, we're getting down to the...
That's right.
Wow, of this match.
Oh, what a beautifully played position on that. If he makes the 9, the plot thickens. So Davenport gets an opportunity and takes advantage of it. The match is at 10-9. Davenport will break in an effort to try to tie it. He's the defending champion. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Davenport now to break. Needs to make a ball here. Needs to run this rack to bring it to 10 even.
Boy, he hits him hard.
Nothing's going to
Came
go
up
though,
empty,
is it?
came up empty.
No, he came up dry. Drive. I don't think he has a shot, though.
What about cutting that 1 in this upper corner, buddy, and swing around 2 rails for the 2?
Wait.
Then it's over.
He may not have to do that. He may be able to play the 1 all the way down and just bump this rail and come back out. This is the 2 right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
No, he's playing safe. He's ducking.
Oh, he ducked.
Boy,
He's ducking.
wow.
Protecting that 1 game, isn't he?
Well, he does have that 1 game advantage. He can afford to have this game go away, and he still would be no worse than dead even though Kim would have the break. But he does have that advantage.
I believe I'd have had to shoot if I had a shot.
Oh, I think
Take it
so,
off.
too. As good as he can play, I don't think that was a tough shot, that 1 ball in the corner.
No, he's very capable of making that shot.
Plus, he'd have had that cue ball back up where the 2 is. And for Davenport. Missed it. Well, maybe the strategy is going to be 100% now for Reyes. He has a ball in hand.
He may play the 9 ball here, huh? No.
Now you're getting to talk like that announcer Kelly and combinations and all that.
You got me tricked up.
Nick, I did that trick you right into that.
Yeah, you're talking like combination Kelly.
That's right. But listen, Reyes is looking that over. I don't know. Let's not throw that thought away too soon.
Do you see any problem here, buddy?
I don't see.
I don't. I think it's a lock now.
I think all he's got to do is make sure he gets on the 3. And just Katie bar the door.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get behind the 4. Oh, golly.
You know, before he shot that, I was thinking I might hit that with just a hair or a reverse and stay on that side.
He could have followed it.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And Reyes had the look on his face of, I can't believe I did that. And he looked into the crowd as if to say, that wasn't me. What happened here?
They're from smiling on the outside and crying on the inside.
That's right. That's right. Boy, I guess there are no locks, huh? There are no certainties. He has made some marvelous shots, though. Done some tremendous... Are you kidding me? You know, he almost made that in the side.
Well, Kim's got a shot. That's a whole lot more than he had.
That's right, sitting down over there.
That's right.
I think that's important in this situation. You got to take the attitude that it's you're just fortunate to be at the table one more time, even though he's in a tough position.
That's right. Count your blessings and make the most of it. Now, see, reach back for a little magic. This kid has been tough. Inside, he's been very tough. Defending champion.
This is a hard shot.
Yeah, especially elevating up like that. Look out. Look out. Look out.
Nine ball.
Oh. You almost locked the 9 in.
I thought it was going for a second.
Showed the crowd. Kim looked at it as if to say, how about that? What happened? Well, what about Reyes now, gentlemen? He's got a shot at the 3, hasn't he?
He's got to make sure he gets a shot at the 4. He'll ever try to hit the 4 square from behind. Or maybe he's going to just spin it out there.
He wouldn't try to make that 9 ball with some kind of a... Oh, all right.
Is he going to slice this one in the corner, buddy?
Well, he shot one down in the corner here a while back.
Didn't he?
That was a lot tougher than this one.
He's magnificent at these thin little cut shots.
A second thought on that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I prefer, actually, this shot here the way it's laying to bank it.
Well, let me tell you. You know, you can't... I don't care how good he is. He can't make a mistake. That 9 ball's just hanging there. That's a Kelly 9 ball right there. Just hanging, waiting. Can't make a mistake.
I think he's looking at your shot on the bank, huh?
I think he should shoot at the bank.
Davenport is hoping he makes a mistake so that he can get back up there. It's 10-9 in favor of Reyes.
That's the shot I'd like right there.
Can he make the 5 in that corner?
Well, it has a pocket, but I would have played position. I wouldn't have played the safety. He built the safety into it with a 6. I would have went ahead and played position. I wouldn't have ducked. I would have been shooting.
We hit that ball good.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a great shot there.
I think it's over, gentlemen.
We thought that earlier, didn't we?
Yes, but I really do think this is over, unless he does something really uncharacteristic and buries the cue ball behind the 8 or something. I don't think.
Look at him.
Kim just sits there and thinks.
He's going to come across on the short side, isn't he?
Yeah, I think think so.
So it's come down to this. The 8-ball and the 9-ball just hanging there. Now the 9-ball. Reyes makes that. He's the Pro Tour champion. Just like that. So Efren Reyes outlasts Kim Davenport, whose title defense was unsuccessful. What a great match, though. 11-9. Davenport had his chances, and Reyes just wouldn't give up when he got his opportunities. He's around shaking hands with everybody and $15,000 richer. We'll be back to talk to the champion and the ex-champion in just a moment. Well, it was a magnificent tournament, and it came down to a great championship final match. And the champ almost made it 2 in a row, and we'll get to you in a moment, Kim. Nick, your hometown treated us just fine and had a great tournament.
Oh, it's been a thrilling week. We really had a great time having the Pro Billiards Tour here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yeah, and Buddy, you were saying it would have been great if Nick had been there for the title go, huh?
It would have been.
You didn't really say that, but we were both thinking that.
It would have been wonderful, yes.
What a treat it was to work with you two guys. Thank you so much for your great coverage, and I look forward to doing it again. Now we come to the man who wanted to be king twice in a row. Kim, you were so close. You were up 8-6 and could have gone 9-6, and you missed a big combination play, and you'll be thinking about that for a while, won't you?
I probably will be thinking about it for a while, but you know, anytime you have two champions playing, it's very tough. You're gonna win some tournaments, you're gonna lose some tournaments, and Efren is a great player, so hey, that's the way it goes.
Well, listen, we're going to make it just a little bit sweeter because His Honor the Mayor, Mr. Morris of Owensboro, has got not only a nice pen there for you, but a beautiful check. Mr. Mayor, if you will.
Kim, we want to congratulate you, and even though you didn't repeat, you came very close, and I want to congratulate you and say we're pleased to have you in Owensboro along with Mr. Reyes, and we think you put on a fine championship game. Congratulations.
Indeed. That $7,500 will make it just a little bit sweeter, so there's nothing wrong with that, and thank you for a magnificent performance. We come to the champion, and I must say, when I told Reyes, I said, boy, what a great win. He said, I was a little lucky, and I tell you, his English got very good, and it's going to get a lot better because Mr. McDaniels of AMF has got a big check for him, if you will, sir.
I have a nice check for Mr. Reyes, and I'd like to thank Mr. Reyes and the whole Pro Billiards Tour, and on behalf of all the employees at AMF Playmaster, I am also willing to present this clock to him as well.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Doug. Congratulations again, Efren. You may be the best player in the world, bar none. He certainly is in the Philippines, isn't he, Rolando? I'm sure he is around the world. Well, that takes care of it. We've had a great time here in Owensboro, Kentucky. And next will be the 9-ball World Championship from Winston-Salem, North